Pete Carroll is out. Also,
Pete.
Mike Vrabel. Was let go of the Tennessee Titans.
Hey, that was crazy. That was crazy, and I didn't expect that one. That was another one I'd expect. Pete, I'd expect it all. Obviously, the Seahawks went 9-8. They could have been better. They were doing well in the beginning of the season. It didn't end as well as they thought it should have. Obviously, so they felt they need to go in a different direction.
Right.
Mike Vrabel, Will Levis, first year as a starter or starting. I mean, you would think you would give him a little bit more time, to sync and gel with Will, but they decide they're going in a different direction too.
Yeah, Ocho, man, look here, man. Ocho, that's why it's so hard. When you got in the league, Ocho, basically I remember Carson didn't start. Think about it. Imagine a number 1 overall draft pick not starting. Carson did not start. John Kitna did.
John Kitna, yeah. Oh, John.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
To think a kid drafted in the first round that high is not going to start.
Whoa, first pick now.
Thank you. So what is that? So now, Ocho, I got a 3-year window. I got to make a decision because now I got to pay a guy $200 million, a quarter of $1 billion. Now, probably in another 2 years, the going rate for a quarterback is going to be $300 million.
Well, you got to be that boy to get $300 million now.
Look here. Daniel Jones got 160, and he ain't that nothing.
The timing was perfect.
His third year.
Yeah, timing was perfect.
What happens, Ocho?
And they had nowhere else to go. Yeah, you're right. I see where you're going.
Now we got free agency because, this is the trade-off.
Right.
The NFL says, you know what, man? We got Sam Bradford to make it. Sam Bradford is the highest paid quarterback in the league. He ain't through an NFL football yet. So they went back, put the rookies on a scale.
Right.
But the trade-off was, okay, teams, you can't do anything for the first 3 years. Then after that, boom.
Yeah. Now, if you that boy, or if you are a franchise-changing quarterback, or you go in there doing shit like C.J. Stroud, man, shit, CJ might be the one to get that $300 million.
Boop, there it is.
CJ might be the one to get that $300 million because he's coming up 2027 or 2026?
4 or 5, so he gonna get 24, 25. So coming into 27, break bread.
Man, 300 plus. Hey, CJ Stroud, I said it here first, man. Let me get 2%. Holla at your boy.
So 23, 24, 1 year, 4, 5, 2 years, 5, 6. So hey, after that third year, Ocho, they're gonna have to see him.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to see him
at the end of 26, 27.
So the thing is, Ocho, you sped up the process in which I have to evaluate it.
Right.
And because of free agency, you can't just because before, Ocho, think about it. Just to think about the Steelers. How are you going to keep, if there's free agency, how do you keep Joe Green, Defensive Player of the Year, Mel Blount, Defensive Player of the Year, Jack Lambert, Defensive Player of the Year? How you keep all them? Shit. And you got Jack Ham. And you got Donnie Shell. And you got Franco, Terry Bradshaw, Lynn Swann, Mike Webster, John Starworth. How you keep all them, Ocho?
Boys had a squad.
You can't. The only reason you can, there's no free agency. So you got 10 Hall of Famers that basically played their entire career. Now, Mike Webster did end up going to Kansas City. He was in Kansas City my rookie year. Jack is all get out. I mean, he was woo. With no, I remember like, because it's funny, Ocho, I got into the league and I'm seeing all these guys that, I mean, Mike Webster, Joe Ferguson that used to hand the ball off to OJ. I'm like, damn, y'all. Like, I'm talking about they in the 70s and here it is the 90s, Ocho. And I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
I see Jerry Rice. I see Joe Montana. I'm like, oh man, that's cool.
That's how it was when I first made it too. That's how it was. That was a great feeling. That was a funny feeling, man.
Yes. Guys that you watch
growing up as a kid, and all of a sudden you right there on the field with them.
And remember, the Bucks did the same thing with Bruce Arians. Ocho.
The advisory thing?
Yeah.
Send him upstairs.
Yes. Go ahead, Ocho.
That's all I was saying. How they send Bruce upstairs? They doing Pete Carroll the same way. Well, is Bruce Arians, is he still with the Bucks upstairs in the advisory role?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he hasn't been visible at all.
No.